Salutations, respected viewers. Here I am at the Elfin Oak in Hyde Park, London. You can see that bell up there, and perhaps the year 1996. So, a man decided to carve little figures onto this oak in 1911, and he kept doing it for 40 years, Ivor Innes. After his death, it was maintained with some difficulty. I remember when I was a little boy in the 80s, they didn't have this cage around it. But the trouble is people started to vandalize it, and graffiti artists were spraying things onto it. Spike Milligan was a moving force in preserving it. Spike Milligan, that Irish comedian who was born in India but made his name here in Great Britain because he lived just north of Hyde Park in the Bayswater area. So there are many charming little cameos you can see carved in. I'll try and get my ugly mug out of the way. Perhaps you can see them. The toadstool, they're having dinner there. They are elves, some of them. A guy with sort of dunce's cap, an owl, so many little faces. Very artful, then painted on colourfully. This woman in this midnight blue dress, things like that. It's fascinating. They go up high and low. Obviously, I can only give you a slight flavour of it. Then it was restored in 1996, hence the bell there with the year 1996 put on it, and then the fence put up around to protect it. And His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, he opened a memorial here. He was someone who was an outspoken admirer of Spike Milligan. Spike Milligan then described the Prince as a grovelling little bastard. When that story leaked, Spike Milligan then wrote to the Prince saying, "I suppose a knighthood's out of the question." Anyway, Spike Milligan, fabulous comedian, who passed away in 2002, if memory serves. And on his headstone it says in Irish, "I told you I was ill." Anyway, that's enough from this elvish oak.